My dear listeners, if you are watching this video today, understand that this is no accident. Your guardian angel has a special message for you that will touch your heart. The angel says, "Dear, what happened last night was truly unbelievable. The decision your loved one made shocked everyone. Not because of any mistake, but because it was so unique, so unexpected. It was one of those instances that no one could have predicted. Not even their closest relatives anticipated it. I can sense the curiosity swirling in your heart at this moment. And yes, I feel a bit of concern as well. You're wondering what occurred, what might have prompted them to make such an unforeseen move. Why did it happen at this time? Your heart is racing with inquiries. And I want you to know that you are not alone. I'm here with you, guiding you through the step by step, so you can grasp what this all signifies. You see, what they did wasn't a hasty choice. It wasn't a reckless or impulsive action. It was a bold move, something brave, something that came directly from their heart. And although it may have shocked those around them, it was something that deep down they recognized they needed to pursue. Take a deep breath, my dear. You don't need to feel overwhelmed. I am here to unveil everything to you. There's no need to speculate or fret anymore. I will clarify it all, and I will lead you through this moment so you can perceive the truth clearly. Stay with me, my dear, and you'll comprehend everything in just a few moments. Let's embark on this journey together. This is merely the beginning of a wonderful revelation. The unexpected step. Angel continues. Now, before I disclose everything to you, there's something crucial you should know. You see, your cherished person's family is in significant turmoil right now. They are struggling to comprehend what transpired before their eyes. What they witnessed last night was so unexpected, so out of character, that it has left them bewildered, overwhelmed, and in a state of shock. They never anticipated this. They never envisioned that your cherished person would take such a bold, decisive step. And now, as they attempt to process it all, they find themselves confused. They can't seem to grasp why your cherished person would act in such a manner. But I know you, my dear one. I know that your heart is yearning for clarity, and I understand how deeply this situation impacts you. So allow me to assist you in understanding what transpired last night. Your cherished person did something that no one at all expected. They stood up for you. Yes, my dear, they stood up for you in a way that was so unanticipated, so powerful, that it has shaken everything around them. This act wasn't merely about making a choice. It was about making a stand for love, a stand for truth, a stand for what is right, even when it's not simple. Can you feel it, my dear? The weight of this moment. Your cherished person didn't merely make a decision. They made a statement. They took a stand for your connection, for your bond, for the love you share. And that statement sent ripples through their world, ripples that their family is still trying to understand. But let me assure you, my dear, their actions, as surprising as they were not reckless. They were not executed without careful consideration. They came from a deep, powerful place inside them, a place that until now, their family didn't even know existed. That's why it's so difficult for them to comprehend. That's why they can't process it. Your cherished person chose you, and that decision, as significant as it was, is something they were unprepared to face. Something they can't quite comprehend. But let me reassure you, my dear, it's a decision that will transform everything. The courageous act, Angel continues. You might be curious about what exactly they did. What could have caused such a commotion? Let me reveal the full truth, my dear. I promise to disclose everything, and I will. Last night, your cherished person made an incredibly brave decision. They confronted their family for your benefit. Yes, they faced their family, the very same individuals who have been resistant to your connection, the same individuals who didn't want them to be with you. They stood firm and declared that being without you was no longer an option. Can you envision how powerful that must have been to confront their family, knowing how much pressure they faced, knowing how much resistance existed, and still selecting you? They chose love over fear, truth over pressure, and you over everything else. This wasn't just a simple act of defiance. It was an act of courage that shook the very foundations of everything they've ever known. In that moment, your cherished person looked beyond the barriers of family expectations. They saw you and they saw the truth of your connection. They acknowledged that love is not something to be concealed or denied. It is not something to be disregarded for the sake of others' approval. Love, true love, is meant to be celebrated, to be nurtured, to be given freely. And that's what they did last night. They gave love freely without hesitation or fear. And now their family must come to terms with this. They must recognize that this choice wasn't made out of rebellion. It wasn't a rejection of their family. It was a testament to the power of love. It was a declaration that they refused to live their life based on the expectations of others. They chose you regardless of the cost. And now, my dear, it's time for you to understand the weight of this choice. The family's reaction, Angel, continues. While your cherished person's choice was bold and courageous, the family's response has been nothing short of overwhelming. They are grappling to comprehend what occurred. This isn't merely a simple disagreement. It's a clash of values, a clash of love and tradition. The family has always envisioned a specific path for your cherished person's life, a vision that didn't encompass you, and now they are struggling with the realization that their vision might not be the only one that matters. But let me remind you, my dear, that this is not your burden to carry their confusion, their resistance. It is not your fault you didn't request this. You didn't choose this challenge, but you are part of something much greater than yourself. Your bond with your cherished person is powerful, undeniable, and worthy of standing. For in time their family will come to understand. They will see that the love between you and your cherished person is not something to be feared. It is something to be respected. It will take time, yes, but in time they will learn to embrace this new reality. They will realize that their family member has made a decision for their own happiness. And ultimately, that is all anyone can ever do. Choose their own path in life. In the meantime, your cherished person might face moments of doubt, moments of pain, and moments of difficulty, but they will never question their decision, and neither should you. Your connection is real, it is powerful, and it is worth every challenge that comes your way. Remain strong, my dear, and know that you are being supported by unseen forces. I am with you always. The beginning of a new chapter. Angel says what your cherished person has done is not just a fleeting act. It is the beginning of something new, something profound. This courageous action has set the stage for a new chapter in both your lives. It is the start of a journey where love takes precedence over fear, where truth reigns over doubt. This new chapter will not be easy. There will be hurdles, there will be challenges, but there will also be joy, growth, and a deeper connection. Your cherished person has demonstrated their commitment to you. They have shown the world and themselves that love cannot be denied. So what follows next? What is the next step in this journey? My dear, this is where you must trust. Trust in the strength of your bond. Trust in the love you share. Trust in the path that is unfolding before you. There is so much more to this story, and together you and your cherished person will navigate it step by step, hand in hand. It was a moment of immense courage, a moment of clarity, and a moment of truth. It wasn't easy. It wasn't without fear, but it was essential. And in that moment, they not only stood up for you, they stood up for themselves. They chose to honor their own heart, their own desires, and their own truth. And that, my dear one, is a beautiful thing. When we love, we often find ourselves attempting to make everyone happy, trying to meet the expectations of others. But true love, real love, love doesn't ask you to silence your own voice. True love allows you to be the most authentic version of yourself, to live in alignment with your heart. I recognize how much you care about them, and I know how deeply their actions influence you. But let me reassure you, this wasn't a hasty decision. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. This was something that emerged from the very depths of their soul, a decision that has shook their world, but one that was necessary for both of you. It's easy to misinterpret actions when we're not fully aware of what's in someone else's heart. But what you're witnessing now is a profound shift. They're not just standing up for you, they're standing up for themselves too. In their choice to embark on this path with you, they found the courage to prioritize their own happiness, their own truth above all else. And that's a message for both of you to acknowledge. And what's more, my dear, this decision is not just about love. It's about destiny. The universe is aligning in your favor, clearing away the obstacles and opening doors that once seemed locked. The road ahead may not always be smooth, but trust that it is leading you to exactly where you need to be. You are both being guided. Do you see it now? Can you feel it? Everything is falling into place as it was intended to. This is the start of something incredible, and I'm here to guide you through it all. Know that you're not alone. Every step of this journey is being illuminated with divine light. It's time to embrace what's coming. What's meant for you will not pass you by. Now let me tell you a little more about how this decision has impacted their family. As I mentioned earlier, their family is in shock. They're attempting to understand why your cherished person would make such a bold public statement. They never witnessed this side of them before. They never imagined that your cherished person had the courage to stand up and express their truth, especially not in the face of such resistance. It's challenging for their family to process. They're confused, they're lost, and they're struggling to accept the fact that your cherished person chose you. And that's okay. Sometimes, the individuals we love need time to comprehend the choices we make. They need time to perceive things from our perspective. The bond between family members is profound, and the expectations placed upon them can often instigate resistance to change. It's natural for loved ones to feel fear or discomfort when something shifts in the dynamics they've known for so long. But this moment, this bold declaration, is not just about your relationship, it's about your cherished person's personal growth, about stepping into a higher truth, one that may have been suppressed for far too long. But here's the thing, my dear, the love you share is undeniable. No matter how hard their family tries to resist, no matter how much pressure they exert on your cherished person, nothing can break the bond you two share. And that is something that will become increasingly clearer with time. Love is a force that transcends all obstacles. What's meant to be will find its way. I know it's challenging right now, I know that the uncertainty can weigh heavy on your heart, but trust in the love you have. Trust in the decisions that have been made. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. In time, the confusion will transform into understanding. The resistance will dissipate, and what remains will be love. Sometimes, the greatest challenges lead to the greatest transformations. As this journey unfolds, know that what has just occurred is only the beginning. There's more in store for you, more than you can envision. In addition to the love and growth you're experiencing, there is another blessing on the horizon, one that will bring even more joy into your life. I have something else to share with you, my dear. As if the bold act of love wasn't enough, there's more good news on its way. I'm speaking of financial abundance. Yes, my dear, financial blessings are on their way. A gift so profound, so life-changing, is prepared to flow into your life in the very near future. You might be wondering how this is connected to all that's unfolding, but let me clarify it. Is the universe aligning all facets of your life right now? Your love, your growth, and your financial prosperity are all being woven together in a beautiful tapestry of abundance. Think of it as the universe, recognizing your courage, your willingness to take risks, to step outside of your comfort zone and make decisions based on love and truth. It rewards those who trust in its flow. And now it's your turn to be rewarded for your efforts, your faith, your willingness to live in alignment with your higher self. These things are all being acknowledged, and the best part, this is just the beginning. It's time to open your heart and your hands, my dear, because the universe is ready to shower its blessings upon you. This is your moment. This is your time to claim the gifts that are awaiting you, and you must do so with an open heart and a clear intention to receive. You may have sought signs or requested help in the past, but I'm here to inform you that the signs are present and assistance is on the way. This isn't merely about what you can receive, but about what you've already put out into the universe. The energy you've sent forth is returning to you. Are you prepared to accept these blessings? Are you ready to acknowledge the love, the abundance, and the prosperity that is heading your way? Because now is the time, my dear one. This moment was destined for you. All the energy you've invested in the world, all the love you've shared, all the belief you've held. This is the moment it comes full circle. Now let us unite in prayer. The time has come for you to open the floodgates of financial abundance in your life. Let us invoke divine energy to clear the way for your blessings. And with it, let us affirm that you are prepared to receive. O divine Creator, hear my request. Let abundance flow like a mighty sea. Unlock the floodgates wide and strong. Fill my life where blessings belong. Break every dam that holds me back. Remove all fear, remove all lack. Let rivers of wealth rush through my door. Overflowing grace forevermore from unseen wells. Let riches pour a steady stream, a boundless store. With open hands and hearts so wide, I welcome abundance, my faithful guide. No shadows of doubt, no fear shall remain, for I trust in your light to show the way. Each step I take, your blessings flow, floodgates of wealth. Let them overflow. I give my thanks for all I'll receive, in faith and love. I deeply believe as we conclude this prayer, let your heart remain open and let the blessings continue to flow, for you are deserving of all that is coming your way.